road winning streak against Western Conference teams. Into tonight's game here at Taco Bell. College uniforms, except of course LeBron James. Avery Bradley played at Texas. Danny Green won a title at North Carolina. Davis did at Kentucky. JaVale McGee played at Nevada. And for Denver, Jamal Murray 1 year at Kentucky. Gary Harris 2 years at Michigan State. Jeremy Grant went to the great Syracuse University. Nikola Jokic from Serbia.
And has the size and the vision of a point guard. It's tremendous watching just breaking down this guy's game on film.
Here's LeBron James with the fall away, and he buries it. LeBron, 25 points per game on the year. Here.
I talked about his body, man. He can just go anywhere he wants to, Coach, on the floor. And right there, he's not seeing a crowd at all. Just isolating him one-on-one, no other.
Any other player in the NBA, you are so happy they took a mid-range fadeaway. McGee with a great block.
LeBron in transition. James layup with the left hand.
Steam up like that. But this, JaVale McGee has played so very well for them. And then, as you mentioned, Jimmy, on the run, one-on.
Murray with a good pass inside, and Jokic finally gets Denver on the board. Almost 2 minutes in.
On the rim with a strong shoulder move.
Bradley, nice pass to a cutting JaVale McGee, who flips it up and in. But we were talking with Nikola before the game about that, saying, based on the size of the country, in terms of the number of basketball players that are there compared to other countries, as Craig gets a three.
The ball started with Nikola on that right block, being patient, reversing that ball to the opposite gap.
Jeremy Grant pokes it away. Numbers for Denver if they hurry. And Murray gets the layup, and Denver has the lead. Anthony Davis, long two is short. Davis 9th in the league in scoring.
Lakers transition defense isn't always on point.
Jokic for three. Hit it! Showing us everything here in the first 3 minutes.
Right.
For the Seattle Supersonics. I mean, what was it like as James gets to the bucket, ending an 8-0 run for Denver?
It wasn't nearly as detailed as it is now. I work for a guy who's, bless his heart, he's gone now, Gary Wortman, who had a long time with the Seattle Sonics and Atlanta Hawks. He told me two key things early, Dave. Find me a guy that can do something on an NBA game every single night. Every single.
Good.
Jokic gets past McGee off the pump fake and strokes it through again.
Centers are not closing. They're just not used to closing.
Jamal Murray from outside. James forcing the turnover and running the floor, lobbing it for Davis for the stop. Craig in transition. Beautiful move on James, and Craig gets the bucket. Based on the potential buyout market, is there enough as Jeremy Grant with another uncontested?
It all depends on the who, obviously, and the buy-in, as Avery Bradley answers with a thin transition and on the offensive board.
Murray missed a three, thought he was fouled. And the Lakers running again. They have 11 fast break.
You know when to be serious and when not. There's some fools in our league who are always just clowning around.
Right.
But the great ones, they know time and place.
I think with season high 23 points and 15 in the quarter. Jokic wide open, nice pass by Murray.
One of the most brilliant offensive minds we've ever had.
Inside, getting the bucket is Morris.
Yeah,
when he was in the half.
back at Kentucky, you worked full-time hours and got part-time pay.
Murray gets inside and gets the basket there.
Well, you can show them all the tape that you want, your big guys, but it's an unconventional coverage with a lot of things that they do. And
having to go against that Denver half-court defense because Denver's only turned it over one time in the ball game.
Although right as Vogel was finishing that sentence, you saw LeBron kick it. The numbers for James: 6 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. He has 11 triple-doubles on the year, tied for second with Jokic, one behind Doncic as James drills it.
Yeah, a lot of patience in coaching.
I recall another time, Jeff, you got tongue-tied. And I'm sure that we're all going to want to hear this story from college when you were at Yale, as Caldwell Pope hits a three. Anthony Mason, Charles Oakley,
Jody Foster.
Jody Foster, and you're running hot.
Yeah,
no question.
And your best pal got the 1,200. Millsap throws a three, and the lead is up.
On the three-point shot, they've made threes.
Here's Monte Morris from outside. Another three. The Nuggets 6 of 9 from three-point range.
From what I know about Monte Morris at Iowa State, his character is as steady as his handle.
Oh, no question.
Right?
Wow, what a move
he's
by
a big
Caruso.
time.
Cat's the real deal now.
And to your point, Jimmy, when he was at Iowa State, he had the best
Quarter, so yeah, they were.
Denver bench 7 of 10 from the floor. Anthony Davis gets the basket there.
You know, his senior year in high school, his team won 7 games. And he got to Kentucky and started winning and got a taste
His games at Kentucky, doing the SEC games on ESPN, as Caruso's three is good. Did you know right away when no turnovers in the last 12 minutes by the Nuggets? Here's Davis on the low block, takes it to the rim and stuffs it.
You know the help's coming. You can't let the baseline be given up. The help's coming from up top, forcing back. I mean, that's an equal opportunity program at Kentucky, and they work like pros. He coaches them like pros. He hard coaches
This league, and so you know, I think Calipari and Mike Krzyzewski would both say they've had the chance to coach the best of the one and dones for the most part, but they do an outstanding job.
both Coach K and Cal. They hard coach their guys in the right way. And one of those early practices for Anthony Davis at Kentucky, he didn't come out.
Got to be ready to catch and shoot, because in the playoffs, teams are going to come and help off of him.
James for three, no. Hit his first one, but has missed 2 in a row. Now Dwight Howard to the goal, ties it at 49 with the jam.
That he can really be a contributing player on a very good team.
Got 6 points and 5 rebounds tonight. The floater by Jokic.
At the specific time, and the hands of 15 and White are tremendous.
Wow, Anthony
As good as I've
Davis.
seen. Think about what Cal said in that interview. Most valuable player in that national championship game, and he made one shot.
His 10 points per game, Harris, lowest scoring average since his rookie year 6 seasons ago. Here's James, 5 on the shot clock, hits the jumper over Grant. James finds Davis for 3. No good. Howard is there with the offensive rebound. Stick back. +1. 6. Shot clock inside of 10 seconds here for Denver. Murray off the Jokic screen, gets it back to him, and Jokic gets his 50. Oh, Lakers shooting 65% from the field here in the quarter. James bodying Murray. Can't finish at the rim. Wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Harris in transition, able to score. His first basket of the game. James driving again, kicks it out to Bradley. How did he find Bradley that time? Bradley knocks down the 2. James with 10 seconds to go in the half, guarded by Jeremy Grant. 4 seconds to go. LeBron wants it. Drives at 2 men and scores with a finger roll plus a foul.
Talent.
And Frank will coach Team LeBron in the All-Star game. It'll be his second time as the All-Star coach. He did it 6 years ago at Indiana. Danny Green knocks down a 3, and the Lakers have their largest lead.
Frank Vogel went with Howard. The physical presence of Howard against Jokic.
James driving and smashing it.
He may have just broke the rim.
Just an emphatic call by James
For dunking
Capers.
too hard? What's
No, for the players acting like running on the court on the dunk.
Good grief.
But you can't leave Torrey Craig on an island like that. You've got to give some help.
Murray's fadeaway is good against Danny. Means don't talk.
Why are you guys going to try to limit Walton?
Grant.
He's outstanding.
Here's Jokic for 3 right in front of the Laker bench. Swishes it home for his second.
For that game, I'm going with the Wilbon squad.
I always wanted to be a professional basketball player. With the Washington Generals, Red Klotz wanted me to go play against the Harlem Globetrotters.
Points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. In search of his 12th triple-double, which would tie him with Luka Doncic for the NBA lead. Most triple-doubles in a season for a Laker since Magic Johnson back in '91.
And because of the three-point shooting of the Lakers, the lane.
Driving at Howard. Murray hangs and finishes with the left hand off the window.
Great pass, but Murray's cutting ability is top-notch.
Avery Bradley comes back and knocks down the three.
But Jokic plays the game one pass ahead, and he's 7 feet tall. Like, I can't think of a guy that I've seen that does it that well with that consistency.
That's how Murray made them. Millsap from outside thought about the three, puts it on the deck. Grant leaning in. That was a tough angle. Monte Morris was calling for it in the corner. Instead, they go to the low block, and Grant, who gets inside, banks it in and ties it at 78.
He's a good player.
Davis in traffic on the alley-oop, slams down the beautiful pass by Rondo. Murray over Davis. It's good on the jumper. Murray goes away from the screen, keeps it himself, and gets the layup. Murray blows past Rondo, gets another.
It's always stayed at as though is the norm in the NBA, from what I understand. You guys need to come hang out with me and go to some places where the door to your room opens.
Sounds fun.
Instead of seeing a multiple MVP with his shirt off.
To the fetal position.
Rondo got
Nice
the layup.
finish.
Slime may have gotten away with an offensive foul, no call. And then James with his 8th rebound. He's now 2 boards and 1 assist shy of a triple-double. He's fouled here. Count the bucket. What a shot. The physicality to go, and his team down a point. Millsap doubled. They get it outside to Murray for an open three. It's good.
Nice play by Morris to get Murray the wide open three.
Caldwell Pope comes back and answers with the 7th season out of Georgia, 3rd with the Lakers. James forces a turnover. Caldwell Pope to LeBron. Millsap's going to let him go, and James soars to the rim and flushes it. Here's Anthony Davis sizing it up from long range.
Hard playoff games, you think, Anthony?
We shall see. Percentage-wise, says
Running the floor, driving at Davis. Wild shot wouldn't go. James waiting for it down on the other end, and another stop by LeBron.
So somebody's got to balance that out in life.
Jeremy Grant, there was a lot of contact between. Starting to come back to earth on the free throws. He's 6 of 12 now, back at 50%. He's missed his last 4. Oh, Jamal Murray put Bradley on the deck and then drilled the 3. Here's Harris. He'll take it himself and score. 9 straight. Bradley going baseline. It's Caldwell Pope. His 3 on the way, and good. That ends in Bradley right in his grill. The shot clock down to 3. Jokic on Caruso. Drives, blocked by Davis.
lane up and make him kick it to Caruso.
James long 2, not there. Gets his own miss. Goes right back to the rim. And a tip by Anthony Davis gives the Lakers a 2-point lead. James with Grant on his hip. Fires to a cutting Caruso for the layup. Lakers by 4. Top 5.
And he loves the 3 in this situation.
Instead he drives, gets past Jokic. Layup with the left hand is Jokic underneath. And Craig able to adjust his body. Talked about how elite the Lakers are defensively in the half court. Harris driving, hanging. And he got it off glass to tie it up at 111. Jokic finds Murray on the backdoor cut. Gets the layup.
Jokic with the ball in the middle of the floor is a problem.
James, wow, what a shot. It's the ball. Anthony Davis, wide open look. And he rolls home a 3. He's at 10 or more assists. Bodies hit the floor. And Denver's going to keep possession. The shot clock at 4. Good look for Harris. And he drills a 3 to tie it. Drive and kick. Anthony Davis 3. Right in front of the Denver bench. Back to back. Here's Jokic. He'll shoot for 3. Can't bank it in. James with the rebound. And the Lakers are going to win for the 2nd time this year. Lakers improved to 41-12 going into the All-Star break. Longest streak since 1970-71 with those consecutive road wins against intra-conference foes. Denver falls to 30.